Serenity Funeral Home. We are a family-owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern-day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What it is, people?
Mr. Bill Blockham Logan.
Yeah.
In the building, man. Coming to you every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Coast time here on the West Coast, man. We are here to give you guys the best of sports talk radio. It's hotter than fish grease.
Boy, it's blazing out there, G. It's hot. It's hot, Brody.
I went outside, man. All my tattoos start speaking to me. They like, boy, this some bush. This some bush. The actual tattoo was speaking to me. This some bush.
Like the bobblehead was, and what is that? Are we there yet?
Oh God.
The satchel.
Yeah.
The satchel page bobblehead.
It's hot.
Yeah, dog.
It's supposed to be a record week.
Or like the little man on the flask on
Out a while.
That's a good one.
Yeah, bro, that's a great one, bro.
Actually, here, let me go ahead and
great
you
one.
can put the camera on these two. Let me go ahead and grab that young speaking flask right now.
Oh, the flask. Flask man. Nah, man. You tuned in, man, to another live episode, man, of Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk, man. Goose Thomas in the building, man. Dre Bailey. Bill Blockham Logan, man, of course, giving you another great episode, man. Got a lot on the docket today. What's your flag? Let me see your front. Let me see the front of that. Okay. Get a little personal joint. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with the personal joint. You know what I mean? Excellent stuff, man. But yeah, man, a lot on the docket today, man. Like Dre said, man, it is blazing.
It's blazing, man.
Outside, bro.
Yeah.
It's hot.
NBA Summer League.
NBA Summer League.
Rumors.
Sure.
LeBron.
Of course.
Brittany Griner. You know, all of the things that get people riled up on a Tuesday in the middle of the week, man. Hopefully, you visitors or people or even you locals are here supporting the NBA Summer League. NBA Summer League and getting the D League here in Las Vegas is just the beginning. And so if you want to show your support towards basketball teams and basketball play, basketball tournaments, show up to these AAU tournaments. Show up to these Doolittle tournaments with the rain out there.
Yeah.
Desert Rain. Show up to the NBA Summer League and the D League. And your UNLV running Rebels. I understand that Jarvis Bass Knight is not playing. I get it.
A little sketchy right now, bro.
Because when I was watching heavy, Jarvis Bass Knight was my guy, right? And so I understand your favorite Rebels may not be playing, but go out and support them. How are we going to get a team here in Las Vegas? We don't want to show up to the stadium like the A's are doing their franchise baseball team.
They out of line, bro.
I mean, they giving away free tickets, and people won't even come get the free tickets.
They out of pocket in Oakland, bro. No, the sad part is they kind of like drove the prices up at one point. Yeah, they out of pocket, G.
Because they know they're out of there.
Yeah, they out of there, bro.
Well,
they know they're leaving, so it's like
they gone, bro.
Well, we're gonna welcome all sport teams, but we have to support them though first, right?
Yep.
I know last night I was watching the game, and I'm watching my son as that young ball boy as the game going on, so I get a chance to see what he doing while he at work while I'm at home. So that's pretty awesome. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to Carol Hattar for always looking out for Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. Anytime that she has a platform for us to get our name out there to the NBA or the NBA Summer League, she always calls me and lets us know that we have a platform. So I appreciate you for that. I'm continuing to sink in my chair. I'm gonna switch it out in a minute, though.
That's a little sinky homie right there.
Ladies, it's actually too hot to walk from your car to the front door. We suggest you stay in that good AC. Keep them body crevices nice and cool.
crevices.
I mean, it can. This heat sometimes can hit you in spots where you was like, I didn't even know I could sweat right there. Pull my roll down on my neck and get up under.
That's why you got to use that good talcum powder.
Talcum. The talcum.
I'll take the invisible powder on Amazon for $3.99, please.
Wow.
Talcum.
Yeah, man. We how's your week been so far, man? Other than hot.
Just that.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Just that. Hot. Yeah. I don't think I got any more.
No.
I ain't got nothing else after that, bro. It's been hot. Normal work week, man.
They said that Marion Barber died of heat stroke.
That's what they said.
Yeah, heat stroke.
That's what they said, bro. Heat stroke.
So be careful if you are playing sports or you're working out. I had to cancel practice for my girls because we practice on the sands on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And half the team called out. And I'm like, they don't want to come because it's hot. So I might as well just cancel practice. Yeah. So I canceled practice. But guess what? We'll be in the gym on Wednesday where the heat will be inside because the AC ain't working in there.
Yeah. Yeah. At the AAU spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no AC in there. We played leagues up there, bro. There's no AC.
So, all you parents out there who don't want to be outside because it's hot, be ready for Wednesday.
Man, it's hot.
It's blazing, man.
Right?
It is hot.
So, yeah, they said he died of heat stroke, man.
Yeah.
Was he working out in the heat?
Yeah, we don't know.
What? Went into because sometime you could be having a heat stroke and not even know it, right? Let's say you're working out outside, you're really hot, you're drinking your water, you think you're doing everything you're supposed to do, and your body temperature just won't calm down. And then you go inside, you sit up under the AC, you take a cold shower, whatever, jump in the pool, and your temperature still won't come down.
Yeah, you like that, man. That's why it's so important, man, to hydrate, bro. Drink water, bro. I hear people say, man, I hate drinking water. Do you like being alive? Well, drink some damn water then.
People must not
Stop
know
being weird.
what percentage their body is made up of.
Come
water.
on, man. Come on, dog. It's really that simple, man. Now,
We here to educate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show every Tuesday, 6 p.m.
Man, they ain't trying to hear that. Man, I want that Pepsi, that Coke,
yeah, go ahead.
That Mountain Dew,
that Mountain Dew.
Sun Kiss,
Go right ahead.
That's going to quench my thirst.
that Sierra Mist.
I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
They ain't got no taste.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What do you think?
You know that water, and you put this from Cat Williams. Water is the only thing that man can't make.
We know the recipe. The recipe is right here.
It's right there. Yeah.
H2O.
Oh. You censoring you don't censor yourself now. No.
Now we're not talking about the street water. Y'all get your mind out of the gutter. I'm not talking about that water.
That water. Instead of water.
Drink your water, man. Stay hydrated. We really want you to. Let the Ball Bounce every Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Coast time, man. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio. Download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone and follow the LTBB crew.
Yeah.
Or watch your baseball game like Goose does everywhere he goes.
Pretty much.
If that's your team, you want to make sure that you're keeping up.
Yeah, man. Got to keep up.
To those who love baseball or sports.
I love baseball.
Keep up.
Are you guys going to make any of these summer league games?
Yeah, man. I plan on going Thursday.
It was a fight the other day at the summer league. That was the first time I seen one.
Yeah, man.
I was going on Sunday. I was just telling Bill this when you guys first got here, and Sunday's my only day off, so I'm laying in bed. My boy's already there, so I'm getting ready to meet him. I'm about to get up. That's how much tickets are, and it's a group text. And one of my boys like, "Oh, I'm on my way. I think they're $40." I'm like,
That's what it said on the email.
I don't want to pay $40, but I will because I'm kicking with my homies, whatever.
Yeah, you chilling.
My boy said, "Oh, I just got my ticket. It was $56 total with all the fees and everything." So
They raised prices.
I put my phone down, turned
Remember
my
it was
TV
20?
on to ESPN, and went back to bed. I'm like, I'm not paying $56 for NBA Summer League, especially when I'm used to going for free. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We've got the hookup all the time, so couldn't do it.
Wow. That's a deep one.
I'm at the Summer League right now.
And you know what?
On 2 screens.
Great seat.
I'll probably adopt that philosophy and watch on TV.
In the comfort of your own
With
controlled
my own
AC.
snacks, with my own snacks.
Yeah.
So
my own trail mix that I make.
So let me ask you this.
Just like LeBron.
So would you be cheap? Would you be cheap for making your own, or should you just go to the store
Call
and buy
me what
somebody
you
else?
want.
You got some cashews?
I'm surprised you let
I
them
got
nuts touch.
walnuts.
I love cashews.
I got
so
walnuts.
much.
I got pecans. I got raw almonds, cacao chocolate,
Ooh.
and just a few cranberries.
I'm surprised you let all of those things touch. Like you got 3 different nuts that are
No,
touching.
he got them all in different bags.
Let things touch.
No, you know how you don't like
You
stuff.
don't like the dip?
I don't like
Yeah.
sauce. I don't like sauce on my fingers.
So let me ask you this: on your trail mix, do you get like the salted peanuts?
No, they're raw.
Okay, everything raw.
joints.
Okay.
Gotcha.
What about them almonds that have like the what's the seasoning? It ain't Lowry's, but it's seasoning on them. Good almonds. You don't like those type of?
Yeah, I've had the Cajun or Tahine ones. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but the raw almonds are better for you.
I like the I'm a cashews guy, and I got that from my mother. She always ate cashews. But the habanero, what is it?
Pecan.
not
Not pecans,
pecans.
but the
They're
They're already
exactly
peeled.
what I'm talking about.
They're
Yes,
already
they're already peeled.
yes, pistachios.
Oh my God, the habaneros.
The barbecue ones.
But either those or I like the habaneros personally.
The
But
barbecue
the
ones?
barbecue ones are good.
What is it
But
with
the
black?
habaneros,
What is it
though?
with black folks in barbecue?
Barbecue, man.
I'm trying to figure it out. I just want to know what it is with black folks in barbecue.
Barbecue, man.
Why barbecue? Like what it is about barbecue chips, barbecue anything, just barbecue. Why? What is it with black folks in barbecue?
It is the anti-Bill Logan. They like to lick them fingers, man.
See, Bill don't like the barbecue sauce on his ribs and stuff like that. No. Just have it as a dipping sauce.
Yeah, dip.
I like dipping sauces too.
Yeah. I like the sauce on the rib though. If I'm having a beef rib, I like the sauce on the rib.
Mine has to be cooked inside of the meat. It can't be sloppy looking on top of my. I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
I ain't doing all that.
Okay.
Wet naps all in my. They got restaurants out there. I'm pretty sure post COVID that they're not doing the restaurants with the. They used to bring out the towel, the hand towel for when you eat sometime and you're eating barbecue. They bring out the little warm hand towel. I'm pretty sure they probably don't. They don't do
Who used
those
to do
anymore.
that? Was it Famous Days?
I think so.
Famous Days did
They'll
that.
probably give you the little
towelette.
little towelettes that
There
come
you
in a
go.
little
There you
package.
go.
Break open,
Towelette.
clean your hands.
It's like they do at the casinos when you
Yeah.
when your grandmama be gambling too much and her fingers turn black.
Yeah.
Give it a little towelette. You push me button.
It's like, where's Granny? She at the casino at the Opera House.
Yeah,
Oh,
she at the Opera
Lord.
My grandma at the El Cortez.
She still got a nightgown on, too. Granny, get home.
Rollers in her head, everything.
And house shoes. You know, they used to call them house shoes.
Yeah, house shoes. Them slippers. Got them slippers.
House shoes.
Granny,
Get your ass in this house, Granny. Look, talking to your granny like this.
Yeah.
Granny, get your ass in this house with that purple Crown Royal bag full of dimes up at the Opera House.
playing the nickel slots. Get your
You still got them Crown Royal bags?
No, mine have been long gone.
I need to get some of those, though.
I think I got one.
We used to put our
man,
marbles
around
in
the house.
ours.
Yeah. Wow.
Put our marbles in.
I knew my granny had about 150,000 in in the little Crown Royal. She carried that thing around like she had $1 million in that
all
thing.
fives though.
Look, she'd be like this. Hold on.
Let me get some out my purse.
Like, girl, that's a stack of 20s. You only got $20 right there while you hiding in the corner. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's OG, man. We need to bring
OGs,
back
man.
those.
Bring back the OGs.
Yeah,
Man.
maybe we should get some let the ball bounce Crown Royal little tote bags that you could put stuff in that we give out to people.
That'll be dope.
That'll be dope.
I mean, throw your flask in that thing.
We
know what
got
I mean?
bags. So we made bags. We just
Yeah, we got
yeah,
the bag,
yeah.
but I'm saying
I
doing
got
them in
my
the
bag.
Crown,
like
in the
that
Crown
velour,
Royal,
though.
like
that
the velour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
G. That'll be dope.
little
Yeah.
velvet joint.
I like
Yeah.
that.
A lot of interesting things going in sport. We just talked about Marion Barber passing away of
tough.
heat stroke.
Tough.
I guess we'll stick to football since we're here. Your boys still don't have a deal over in Baltimore. And it was something out saying that they haven't had a winning quarterback.
The last one won a Super Bowl.
Flacco.
And that was Flacco. Yeah, but they've been known as for their existence, and I'm talking about the Baltimore Ravens specifically, not the Browns to the Ravens back to the Browns. I'm talking about the Baltimore Ravens. They've been known throughout their history as a defensive-minded team and a running team. So if you look at their quarterback history, they've won 2 Super Bowls as the Ravens. One with Trent Dilfer.
You bring his name up at least 4 times a year.
And the other one with Joe Flacco. I mean, outside of Lamar Jackson, name a quarterback that suited up for them at the time that they were worth naming at the time.
What's taking so long to pay him?
Um,
Oh, his mom. His mom's his agent.
I think they'll eventually do it. But looking at the landscape and what's happened, Baltimore Ravens brass is shell-shocked. I think they're shell-shocked, bro. And they trying to figure out a way to make it make sense. But if you look at it, Deshaun Watson has done nothing that Lamar Jackson has done. And I love Deshaun Watson. Love him. But he's done absolutely nothing that Lamar Jackson has done as far as accolades are concerned. Nothing. He came from Houston where they won how many ball games they win? How many games Houston win?
Over his career?
Over his career. How many games they win? Come on, man.
Maybe 20?
Come on, man. Maybe. It's from the outside looking in to us, it's not that difficult of a decision. Got a guy that won an MVP, that took you to the playoffs.
It sure isn't.
What else is left?
It's because of his mammy.
And I've said it. I've said this.
Yeah.
And people can, not like what I say about this, but I think this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to make him and his mom look incompetent because that's his representative, and he's representing himself.
Yeah.
How's that incompetent?
Because they don't have, like a lot of people think, a qualified agent. But you don't need one.
You don't. Bobby Wagner's proved that his entire career.
Because the scale is there.
Yeah, it's there.
The scale is there. The last person who signed got his guaranteed money. That scale is there too.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? Josh Allen didn't have to ask for.
Sure didn't.
No, they came to him with the contract. Josh, do you accept this? Yeah,
Absolutely. To the tune of 100 and what was it? Was this 175 or was it north of 2?
I mean, so
it was high ones, wasn't it?
I mean, so Lamar Jackson really don't have to do anything.
No.
The ball is in Baltimore Ravens court.
No question. No question.
Come up with the deal. We're going to look at it. If the money is right, if the guaranteed money is right, I'm signing it.
Yeah. Easy.
And it's over with. Let's go ahead and play. Why are we?
Just a discussion about.
But I think they're trying to make it seem like his camp is incompetent.
Right.
They're not incompetent. They're waiting on y'all.
Yeah, his camp is him and his mama.
They just had in the news, I want to say a mom who's the agent of, I think, one of these kids who got drafted in the NBA, how she's his agent. And it wasn't an issue. She's a white lady, though.
I don't see the problem. I don't see what the problem is.
There's a white lady, though.
His son performed, or her son performed. Let's take that into account in that only.
Yeah.
Performance. Because
if I was him, I wouldn't sweat it unless you really want to stay in Baltimore. Right. I am sure that there are plenty other teams
that'll pay him right now. Guaranteed.
That will give you the money that you deserve.
I guarantee it. And now the Baltimore Ravens are left with their pants on the ground trying to find a quarterback.
Yeah.
Should have went out to Baker Mayfield. He was a hot commodity for about 2 months.
He got drafted way before Lamar did.
Sure did.
In the same draft.
Same draft. Same one.
And now reports is from his ex-Cleveland teammates, he was childish.
Oh, now it comes out.
We could have told you all that. We saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But, going back to Lamar, I think, that's what they're trying to make it seem as though. And then when he finally does sign, that's going to be another issue. Well,
how much?
It shouldn't have taken this long if he had a qualified agent.
So should he, and does he deserve the type of money that Deshaun Watson just got?
Say yeah.
Looking at a former MVP here.
I say why not?
Yeah.
What's the counter argument?
Yeah.
To it.
He just made the point.
What would be your counter argument to him getting the same money as Deshaun Watson?
What did Deshaun Watson do that Lamar Jackson haven't done?
Absolutely nothing. What would be your counter argument?
Well, he hasn't went to many massages.
MVP.
Right.
He has an MVP.
He didn't do the downward dog.
He didn't do the
Whoa, bro.
Wow.
Whoa, bro. Or the upward
tragic.
dog.
It's tragic.
Yeah.
I guess it's against the law to go get them massage envies and stuff. They should be closing down here pretty soon.
Shut them down. Shut them down.
And get a different masseuse every time.
Right. Against the law.
It's against the law. It's against the
league policy.
Conduct policy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The league's conduct policy.
That's tough.
Wow.
That's a tough one.
I'd have to read that to see if it's in there.
Yeah, man, I had to see that in black and white, G. You ain't gonna just tell me no dumb shit like that.
It's gonna be a lot more news circling around that situation over in Baltimore.
And see, that's another thing. What's taking so long if they're gonna suspend him?
I don't get it, man.
It's because they're gonna have a problem.
Yeah. What you hanging on to?
Yeah.
I don't get it, G. I don't, man. I don't get what the issue is, what the holdup is. I don't understand, man.
Well, we'll see, man.
Yeah.
And he should fight it every step of the way.
Tooth and nail. No
If they say 2 games, I'm fighting that.
Absolutely.
Because what are you suspending me for?
What is your reason?
The man ain't played in a year and a
All
half.
the criminal investigations came back, showed nothing.
And he didn't plead guilty either, guys.
No. And he
Unlike-
didn't.
Sat out a whole year already.
Yeah.
In lieu of. That's the cold part. He sat out a year in lieu of. So now you going to smack him across his neck again? and wasn't that, no, one of them just when you scathe it though, when you scrape across. Oh, them the worst. Them the worst.
That's fighting stuff.
Wasn't
right
he
there.
wasn't he on the commissioner's exempt list for an entire year?
Yeah.
That's disciplinary, if I'm not mistaken. The commissioner exempt list is disciplinary.
Yeah.
He's been disciplined already.
And what part of a conduct policy did he break?
Oh boy.
the amount of massages you can get a week.
And the most I've heard was, oh, he's weird. You know how many weird people in the league?
How do y'all know he's weird?
And how do y'all know that?
He weird because he like massages 3-4 days a week.
Come on, dog. It's a lot of weird people in the world.
Well, I guess I can say some stuff about you or you, and then off of what I say,
Right.
people
It's
can
the-
say,
it's the
yo,
gospel. Stamp
Dre and Goose weird
Stamp it.
without any proof.
Tough one. That's a tough one, man.
Welcome to Weird the Ball Bounce. We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you chiming in. Weird the ball bounce.
They're not going to let him, get off easy. And they want to show the fans and, pundits that this type of behavior is not tolerated. What type of behavior are we talking about,
Yeah,
sir?
that's what I'm saying.
Get it, man.
So-
Sheesh.
He has all the recourse in the world to appeal that thing.
Yeah. Every bit.
On what grounds?
Yeah. You got to make it make sense to me, man. I just found not guilty twice. What else is I don't understand, man.
Well, where there's smoke.
Right. I mean, can somebody please call up and explain
That.
I
That's
don't
in a real fire, though.
I don't understand. We spoke. We
in
have
a
several
real
lawyers.
fire that applies.
Look, we got
into-
lawyers. We
into
got
just
judges.
some words.
We got real live judges in the Let the Ball Bounce group. Real ones that have been elected
Yeah.
and placed that do this for a living. And they have no answer.
No, smart dummies.
So what makes you, the general public, qualified when a man that does this for a living can't tell you? And this is above my scope. This is even above my scope.
Yes.
Far above my
Yes.
scope.
Dumb smarties.
Yes.
I don't have my JD.
We just asked to make it make sense.
Dumb
That's
dummies.
all I'm asking. I do not have my judicial doctorate. I don't. But I know some folk that do. And they said they don't get it.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
That's all we ask.
Does it make sense that Randy Moss won't be
No, that doesn't make sense to me.
and RG3 is going to be taking his place as a commentator?
I disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that you take off one black guy and then replace him. Why not just add another one?
You stupid for that, bro.
RG3 wants to play again too.
Well, he ain't going to play sitting in the booth.
At all.
He said he has 3 teams
3 teams where?
that he would want to play for.
Whom is
Okay.
this?
One is his hometown team playing behind Dak because he's from Texas.
Good luck trying to get your boss to give him a
It's
deal.
not gonna
Right.
do that. Who's y'all current backup? Yeah, he'll be it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be it again.
I think he said the Commanders again Well, they were Redskins, but
Right,
now
right.
Commanders.
Commanders.
And Baltimore again. I think it was Baltimore.
So all
yeah.
3 teams.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 of the 3 teams.
He better go
that
play
played.
coochie cool with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's what he better do. He's not playing football.
No, you're out.
In RG3's defense, when he got drafted, I thought he was going to be a decent quarterback.
Yeah, he started out pretty good. He had a great rookie year.
But what the Washington football team did to that boy and that offensive line did to him,
Oh yeah, he got.
completely foul. He didn't even have a chance,
Yeah,
bro.
he was slaughtered. A lot of it,
tragic.
his ultimate injury was his doing, though. Yeah. When Nada got a hold of him, bro, that was bad. Ooh, that was bad. Come on, dog. Yeah, that was on him.
Yeah.
Everything else, you got a point.
I mean, but
I mean, look
Sure.
what the
You know,
offensive
in his-
line did to Alex Smith.
Yeah,
That was him too?
that wasn't his fault. That one wasn't on him, dog. That was J.J. Watt being J.J. Watt. That's
in his defense, when he's been on TV, he hasn't been bad.
He makes good
RG3.
points, especially with college
Yeah.
football.
Yeah.
College
know.
football for sure. I
You
like
know,
him when
he
do college football.
he speaks, well about the game. He knows the game, obviously.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, he's had some good moments on, it's just when the opinions come out, that's when you might have to look at him and like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's just like any of them, Anthony McFarland.
Mm.
I'm not going to even say his name. Anthony
His name
McFarland.
is Anthony.
Yes. He comes out and says some stuff
He
that's,
says dumb stuff.
all those analysts and color guys and all that stuff. When they come out and say some, some opinions, you look at them like, dude, what are you talking about?
Bro.
You supposed to know the game,
Oh, Booger be on some bull.
But RG3, he's been good. He's
solid.
been good in front of the TV. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is, don't get rid of Randy. Yeah, Anthony don't need to be there, bro. I'm sick of looking at his hands every time he try to explain something.
Who, Booger?
One's pointing that way. I think one is pointing.
Oh, man.
Never got it fixed.
He is the Magic Johnson of football.
You know what I saw
Captain Obvious.
looking at some NFL stuff? I was reading some stuff on Ricky Williams. Now, Ricky Williams is starting to be a real interesting person outside of football.
Sure.
Wanting to carry his wife's last name and talking about how he smoked before every single game, and when they put him on the drug thing, he knew how to beat it. All of that type of stuff. Like he just needed the weed before every game. Then I'm reading that players were afraid to hit this dude. They said he was solid.
Well, did you see the highlights that I posted? Nobody wanted to hit that dude. I even said that. I said, dude, did nobody want to hit this dude?
At all.
Because not only was he fast, that dude
He
had
was
power.
powerful. He was very powerful, bro.
And when people tried to hit him, they just bounced off him. He had over 10,000
looked
yards.
solid.
He had over 10,000 yards rushing. That could be Hall of Fame worthy because you got a lot of 10,000 yard rushers that are
Better than Bo Jackson?
Well, Bo didn't play that long.
Well, we know that.
Bo was like that too, though.
But
Bo was like that.
Was he better than Bo?
He played longer than Bo. I think they're about the same.
They're about the same.
Mhm.
Interesting.
From a talent perspective,
Yeah.
I like Ricky, but Bo was extremely talented.
If you seen those
that's a good one.
highlights,
That's a
if you-
good one.
if
That's a
you
good
seen
debate.
those
That's a really good
highlights-
debate. It
If
really
you
is.
seen those highlights from Ricky Williams, you'd probably say,
I think he was better at Texas than he was in the NFL.
these were his NFL
These
highlights, bro.
NFL highlights, man.
But that's just, I'm saying that just goes to my point.
No,
I think he was that good of a running back at Texas.
Those
So.
were his Texas highlights
Mm-hmm.
and Bo's highlights when he was at Auburn, about the same.
Mm-hmm.
He just has longer tape in the NFL than Bo does.
You got more of a sample size.
But if you look at those highlights from Ricky Williams,
Ricky was nice. We're not taking that away.
man, and he
no.
had speed. He would
yeah, he
run
was fast.
away from these
Oh, yeah, he was
dudes. I ain't
fast.
like,
He was fast. Ricky was fast. No doubt about it.
He's strong as an ox.
yes,
Yeah.
A lot
and
of people
come up
forget about that.
and keep on running through.
Yeah, he'll get through you.
Yeah, because they talk more about his
Man.
off the field antics than his on the field.
Yeah, the weed smoking and all.
Bro, it's weed, man.
Yeah. Well, we know that now.
L-I-G, man.
I knew it then. Just
L-I-G,
take the world
let it go.
some time to catch up.
Let it go.
It's okay for me to eat a brownie the day before. It's going to relax me throughout my sleep so I don't have to take that young propofol. Then I'll be nice and relaxed for the game tomorrow in a nice mental mind state.
Oh, I don't need no pain pills that people can get hooked on. Brett Favre got hooked on.
Bingo. Oh man, give me a couple of them Xannies. Give me a couple of them
Percocets.
Percocets. You know, all the party favors that some of y'all youngsters actually take before you go into the club. Let me go stand
And you know,
up.
there's dudes in the NFL that's been advocate for taking marijuana in different forms, just not smoking it
Now, I wonder how marijuana
to help me with my pain.
would affect the CTE person or the person who is getting early onset of CTE, or maybe before it gets there, allowing these players to drink the herbal teas, the edibles, and get the massages, the marijuana massages and things like that.
Because we just got news last week that the former Denver Bronco, I guess he had his brain studied and showed he had
CTE.
CTE.
Demarius Thomas.
Demarius Thomas.
Young, bro.
But see, that's the thing.
But that's not what killed him.
If there was an early detection, all of this that we talking about would make 100% sense. But there's not. You have to be deceased.
You can get tested. My brother went through all these tests, you know, because he was on this national database for players who played from 82 to 2007 about concussions. Now, he went and saw an independent doctor. They did some tests because I took him.
Sure.
And they can't diagnose because you really can't diagnose until he dies.
Right.
Take his brain out, slice it, look
Right.
at it.
Right.
Yeah, he has degenerative stuff in his, you know,
his
core,
brain,
you know, cores. You know, but you know, that's the only thing that can happen. They can do tests, you know, because his eyes are real sensitive to light, you know, and stuff like that. He gets headaches, you know, because he played running back in high school and he played receiver in college.
Right.
You know, so he took a lot of punishment.
Sure.
You know.
Sure.
But you know, back then, you know, you get a little woozy, you shake it off, and you keep
it
playing.
moving.
Yeah, that's how it was. You know,
I wonder if Tina Turner is if they should do a CTE on her, you know, when she passes. Because Ike Turner didn't spare no expense on bouncing up and down her forehead. And if they're talking about concussions and things like that, just watching the movie alone, she was 7 times concussed.
But here's the thing too. What if they were to test? What if they were to test other? What if they were to test other? Sports with contact to head like that, like boxers,
That's what I'm saying.
MMA fighters.
Yeah. Hockey.
Even
hockey.
soccer when they hitting the ball with their head.
Lacrosse.
You know,
Men's lacrosse.
I mean, high contact sports like those.
What about the slap contest you see on
You
TV now?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I guarantee you, if a lot of boxers were to get their brain tested when they pass away,
Oh, it'd be all bad. Oh, it'd be all bad. We've seen cats literally die in the ring.
We just seen that a couple months ago. He didn't die in the ring, but he was dying and didn't know it.
Yeah.
Got hit. They said fight again, and he went to the wrong corner and just started air boxing and shadow boxing, and You know, that was something
He was
that was
gone.
going on in his
So
brain.
my point is, this is just not a football thing. I don't know why people are making this a football thing. CTE.
It's every contact sport thing.
Every contact sport, every sport, boxing. These dudes are getting hit in the head way more times than a football player.
Mm.
Yep.
Sometimes they're woozy and still fighting
keep
and
it
still getting hit.
Yep.
What kind of damage do you think is happening to their brain?
Oh man, it's all bad.
They recuperate. 6 months later to a year, they fighting again.
Yep.
They still have the damage. I guarantee you they do.
Oh, yeah, damage is there. It's set. It's set in.
So, you know, it's
Your brain can only rattle against your skull so
Yeah.
many times.
Well,
bro.
maybe they need to go dig old Ike Turner up and do one on him, because I'm pretty sure Tina Turner whooped him on some days too.
Tina got her. Tina got her licks in.
yeah, she had him in that limousine
limo.
hollering.
I had him in that limo sick. Had him in that limo sick.
Yeah. She took the view.
Oh yeah.
Don't you ever talk to me like that again. And she said, "Oh, that's it."
Boy,
That's
them-
it. I'm done.
that's
That's
them
it.
old school whoopings when you talk with every
Every stroke.
every
Kicked
stroke.
him, she kicked him where it counted, and boy, he
Didn't
was in there
I
hollering.
tell you not to.
Yeah.
Then when they was walking into their hotel room,
No, yeah.
he
was
was
Breaking that thing
staggering.
down.
He was staggering.
She was like,
Yeah, fixing us.
he
but,
was staggering.
but he was stacked.
Yeah.
He was concussed.
Yeah.
They really fist fought, man. That was the thing.
Tina fought back.
They did that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, them drugs sometimes just take over.
They just take over, man.
He told
You
her
forget.
he told her she wasn't on that narcotic no more.
ain't on that narcotic. Ain't on that narcotic anime.
I ain't on that narcotic no more.
Ain't on that narcotic. That's funny, man. I don't give a damn who you are, man. That's hilarious.
He said, "Nah, you gonna sing this song like I tell you."
Why you have to say now so many times? No.
Oh man, that is funny, dog. Oh my
Well,
gosh, bro.
You know, I think it's an all contact sport, just like you guys say, and
All contact.
and sometimes even just growing up in your neighborhood, fighting all the time, just to get in and out of your own neighborhood, man.
But I do believe, because I remember back in the day, you had players, especially out here in youth football, you had dudes having their son play in the fall league and come around playing in the spring. And I even said then, I said, dude, that's too much football, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're young, they can take it. I said, dude, it's not. It has nothing to do with young. You're wearing them out.
Wearing him out.
Now, do you guys think that any of the Jacksons were concussed when Joe Jackson got mad at them?
Quite possibly.
So could Michael Jackson maybe had CTE? Had they?
It seemed to wear on LaToya more than the rest of the children, though.
Yeah.
Seemed to get her a little bit more than the rest of them.
Well, I think they would have survived had they had the Jermaine Jackson bulletproof hairdo. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. Your guy Dre Bailey,
You man, Gustavo
Bill
said,
Blockham Logan.
unbelievable.
Caller. What's your name? What's your question?
Oh, that's terrible.
Hey, I remember when Joe got mad when somebody urinated in the pool.
Oh,
He blamed Mike for it.
duh. He said Michael. He said he came home at like 2 or 3 in the morning. I was just watching it the other day, and he said, "Michael Tito, who left the towels by the swimming pool?"
Oh boy.
And Catherine got up out her sleep. She
Tripping.
said, "Go to bed, Joe. Go
Go
to bed, Joe."
Joe. Go to bed,
Joe was
Joe.
on one.
He was on one.
He was meticulous.
Unbelievable
Yeah.
stuff, bro.
Talking about, look, I remember the episode. We appreciate the call, Les.
P in
I
the
remember
building, man.
I remember the episode when they were all going out to get ice cream, and they was like, "Joe, you want to come?" He's like, "Oh no, baby, I'm not feeling well. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired." And as they was walking out, the house phone rings. She picks up the phone from the pool phone, and he picks up the phone, not hearing that Catherine picked the phone up. Hey baby,
Yeah.
hey baby, did you get the money I sent you? He ain't been sitting.
Joe was over there on the creep at the Encino compound.
Man,
Oh man, that's terrible.
Creep
bro.
Daddy. What's up with it, Les?
Let's P in the building. Hub
Hey,
City.
what up with it, fellas, man?
Hey,
Good, buddy.
Just tap it in with you guys. It's been a while.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man.
Don't be sending your homeboys out here fighting in the summer league, man. They all had Laker jerseys on.
all Laker fans
Hey,
arguing
man.
with each other. Why is y'all arguing? What you arguing about?
Hey, you know how it get, man. Hey, Street clothes ain't shot a ball since
I ain't
June
finna
5th,
argue with you.
or April 5th, or whenever it was. Guys on the edge out here now, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, man.
But hey,
It was a bad scene.
I got a 2 questions and or issues.
Okay.
Okay, my first issue, we doing a low management in summer league now. What's
Tough.
going on with that,
Tough.
man?
Well, you just had it. You just had
guys
it.
were expected to see Ivy tonight, and he's such and such. Banchero the other night, and we didn't get to see him. And
Right, but you just
you
had
know, the number 2 pick. What's going on?
but
We
you
doing
just-
low management now?
You just had the Pelicans second round pick tears ACL done for the year.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's tough
that
in
was
these streets, man.
unfortunate,
It's tough in these streets, man.
It was an unfortunate incident, man, with
Yeah.
him. I hated to hear that
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah, it's tough.
Because you
man.
don't want anyone to get hurt, obviously, or injured.
Yeah.
Especially in summer league when guys are trying to make teams, they're trying to impress
Yeah.
other teams. You know, everybody's auditioning. You know,
Sure.
showing they can play on this level, and
Yeah.
you know, you want to show what you can do, and
Right.
you know, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, you got overseas
obviously-
scouts at these summer leagues too. I think a lot of people forget that. A lot of these,
Well, yeah,
all of
yes,
these dudes
indeed.
not
Got it
gonna
right.
make. They not gonna make G League rosters. They not gonna make NBA rosters. But they can be afforded an opportunity to go across the pond and play for a whole lot of money. Yeah, these dudes can
Right,
play for a whole lot of
exactly.
money, bro. Spanish league,
And I didn't even consider that
Absolutely.
aspect of it, too, so yeah, you're right.
absolutely.
What about the
bro.
Russian league?
Trey, they always
If we
stirring the
going
pot.
If we going to
Well,
Russia.
I mean, are we not inviting Russia to the cookout anymore? I mean, what are we doing?
I don't think Russia was.
Hey, that
ever.
actually segue into my next question, actually, Dre. So, hey, you hit it on the nail, homeboy. You know, my next question was, what did you guys think? You, Brother Bill, Goose, think about the alleged comments that LeBron made?
Oh,
Well,
they
I don't
weren't
know if they're
alleged.
I guess he made them.
They weren't alleged, Les. He said it.
Oh, okay.
I seen the barbershop show. I was like, did he just say what I thought he said?
Yep.
Yeah. I was wanting to get you guys' opinion on it because my opinion was I don't think he meant it, and I posted this in the group page in the way as far as she should stay in Russia. I think he meant more that Brittany probably feels that maybe America doesn't have her back, so why come back to live here? But LeBron's got a lot of money, so much money, he can say things like that, and he's basically following directions and falling
That's a
in line.
political
Is my
correctness.
opinion.
That's a political correctness statement.
Let me ask you this.
Period.
Les, let me ask you this, because everybody want to bring up money, right?
Right.
Now, without diving into your finances, do you think $120,000 a year for a regular person working a regular job would be a really good job? Just a yes or no question.
Yeah, I would think so. Just if I'm
Who
not
makes
just speaking for myself,
$120,000?
in my profession, I got a job basically where a good job where basically you don't need any education. You know, you don't need a college degree and anything like that. So just basing it on my personal experience, and I won't get into how much I make, obviously, but it's close in that range. I'll just put
Right.
it like that.
Okay.
So basically what I'm saying,
So
I'm
that-
answering your question. Is
yeah.
yes.
So the average of what the WNBA players make is around 120,000, right? Average. And so they probably play about what, 4 months out of the year,
If that,
Mhm. Right.
they play like 35, 36 games.
right? And so a lot of people are bringing up money right now. I know people right now personally that do not make $120,000 a year, and they're living good, and they work every day
Yeah.
of the year.
Yeah,
Not
every
just
day.
3 months.
Every day.
Yeah, every day.
So
And Griner makes
She
She makes
227.
220.
She's maxed out.
That's what I was
she's
saying.
maxed out.
So let's just okay. I just gave you just the lowest.
Yeah.
You know, I'm giving you just the lowest. So I don't want to keep hearing about LeBron has the money and blah blah blah. This is still a lot of money to a person that is going to work 9 to 5 every single day, 365 days a year. They are not making. Most people are not making $120,000 a year, bruh.
Most people don't.
And she's making.
$80,000 a
She's
year.
working.
But it's not about money.
Lifestyle, if you know how to manage it.
But it's
I
not.
think-
It's not about money.
So why they keep bringing money up? They need to
It
stop.
is about she committed a crime on their soil.
LeBron's pocket.
That's what it's about. It's about she committed a crime. There, you have all these other people bringing these other narratives into it.
Oh yeah, if LeBron.
It's not. It's not
right.
about money.
If it was LeBron, he'd be back home. That's what the Phoenix Mercury
And
coach said. When in
Dre
fact,
Day's word, it's LeBron's fault.
when in fact, they'd probably want to keep him even more had he done that.
Yeah,
He would be facing the same thing.
He would be
He would be facing the same thing Britney's facing.
But he'd be the
Because you know
ultimate
why?
political.
Because you know
conduit.
why? They don't play
Yeah, they're not
over
joking
there
around.
with marijuana
That's what it
laws.
is.
Look it up.
That's what it is.
Don't matter who you are.
Neither did Vegas before they passed the laws.
You gotta know the laws of these countries where you're going to.
gotta know.
When you travel
I
abroad,
mean,
you gotta read the
LeBron-
law. I try to read the laws of just the states where I go to.
Right.
I try to read their laws and make sure I know
Yep.
what's what and what's going on just in the
But
states.
here's the
So
thing.
when you traveling abroad,
But here's the thing.
you need to know that.
LeBron wouldn't have put himself in that position.
Because
That's what
he
a lot
has
of people,
money is what
that's
people
what a
are
lot
saying.
of people. That's what a lot of people don't know. No, he has smart people around
Where
him.
he
It
go?
ain't got nothing to do with money.
Where he go on vacation?
He go on
So-
vacation, but I guarantee you, he has people to make sure whatever he does over there
Sure, he does.
is not going to break any laws to put him in any danger
Absolutely.
of going to jail, getting in
Yeah,
trouble.
That's true. That's true. It's like kind of what Goose said. I think it was last week on you guys' show, or it might have been the week before. I don't exactly remember, but it's like LeBron's not going to leave his bag for somebody to plant something.
No.
Your bag goes with you everywhere you are in the
Go ahead.
airport.
Yeah, well, did nobody
Yeah.
plant nothing in her bag because she did what?
Somebody tried
Pled
to-
guilty.
Somebody
Yeah.
tried to bring the narrative.
Yeah.
No, not nobody in this group. Somebody in another group I'm in tried to bring the narrative that something was planning.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
we saw it
what?
too. We saw it in our group.
Crazy. Insane.
Well,
Oh,
we didn't
I
we
didn't
didn't
see it. I
see
didn't see it
we
in
didn't
the
see
TV
on the video. We didn't see what people were doing with her bag. Like, what? Okay, well, when the trial comes, she can say, I'm
Somebody
not
got
guilty.
me. Somebody got me.
I'm not guilty. But what did she play? She pled guilty.
pled
So
guilty.
evidently she had it in her bag.
Yeah.
I hate-
call it
I
with
hate
it,
what-
you know, so-
I hate when people say
It is
that
what it
if it
was.
was LeBron because he's more famous, there'd be more attention. Of course there would. When JFK got shot, there was probably someone else that got shot that day too.
Yeah, tons of people.
And famous
Yeah,
people get more attention.
exactly.
Like that's so stupid that people keep saying, well, if it was LeBron, of course there would be. Because he's more
Yeah,
famous than
Quan got
Brittany
a good
Griner.
point there.
But there's other
Yeah,
people that
Quan got a
got
good
caught
point
up with
there.
the same thing, and Brittany Griner's been the one to get attention. She's got more attention than
Yeah.
someone else in the same situation.
Yeah,
That's not
LeBron,
known.
Like Quan said, LeBron's a bigger bargaining chip, obviously. If
No
that
doubt.
would have happened to him,
No doubt.
You
He'd,
know,
he'd
so-
still be there.
so
don't understand.
and that aspect, I agree with Quan. Yeah, he's the bigger bargaining chip. You know,
It
not
wouldn't
trying
be
to-
a bargaining chip
Yeah, but
He'd
because
still be there.
he'd still be there, so it wouldn't be a bargaining chip. The bargaining chip is release Victor Bout.
Yeah.
Victor Bout
Well,
is
yeah, that's the
a
bargaining chip.
is a
Arms dealer.
arms dealer. Now you gonna release a arms dealer who was out here putting illegal guns on the streets
Flooding
to
Chicago.
release LeBron or release her? It can't happen.
We got to know who flooded Chicago now.
Yes.
He didn't want to put the guns.
And it
in.
wasn't
And-
It's gonna
and-
happen because
And with these
everything is
mass
done by
shootings
design, so
lately,
that's not gonna happen.
and with these mass shootings lately, what is the number one cry?
Gun control.
Gun control, gun reform.
Gun control.
But you're gonna
Gun
release
control and
you're gonna release
youthful
a convicted guns runner?
Tough.
Come on, man, make it make sense.
Tough.
Now, Smoking Joe ain't doing that. Not for Brittany or whoever you want to name.
Yeah,
but,
And how does people think Smoking Joe, like let's call him Smoking Joe, how do you think Smoking Joe is going to try to negotiate with somebody who's given their enemy
that wouldn't even look right.
billions
That wouldn't even look right
to fight against them?
Yeah.
So Les,
Come on, man.
Add up.
Les, can I ask you this
Make
question?
it make sense. That's all I ask.
Yeah, what's up,
Let me ask
Jay?
you this question. If your job called you first thing in the morning and told you, we only need you 3 months out of the year and we'll give you the same amount of pay,
That's what I'm about to do.
you'd be straight with that?
Yeah, I'd be hella straight with that. I mean, 3 months out of the 9 months, out of 12 months, that means I got 9 months off.
I'm chill.
Yeah. Could you
Got 9
manage?
months to-
Could you manage your life with the 120? Actually, let's just bring it up to what Brittany is making. What she's making?
227.
220.
Could you manage with the $226,000 a year that they're paying you to pay for 3 months? Could you manage that throughout the entire year?
Yeah, cheap as I am, yeah, I can manage 220.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm like a cheap Pete on I'm gonna get you, sucker. I only want one rib. I don't want the rib combo. I only want one rib.
That's funny, bro.
I can manage.
So this is my thing when people bring up money. Oh, WNBA players should make more money. They should make it just as much as the NBA players. But I don't see viewership being the same. I don't see a lot of people waiting in long lines to get into WNBA games or whatever. And I'm not saying
they don't see it
And
either.
I'm not saying.
But Dre,
Don't, bro.
Dre, it's
I
like,
couldn't even finish. Thanks.
I think Brother William said it, Dre, maybe about a month ago or something when we were talking about TV deals. You got a organization that got a $25 million TV deal, and another organization got a $25 billion TV deal. What are we talking about
What are
here?
we even talking about?
Well, okay, they're not making the same, right? But I would like to think that 122 up to $226,000 a year for 3 months. It's an awful lot of money to make a living off of, unless you're trying to live beyond your means.
Well, maybe that's what she was doing by going to Russia. She's trying to live beyond her means to make more money. Like you said, I can't speak on her finances or in her pockets, but you posted this the other day, Dre. People in there counting LeBron's money. Her supporters are counting LeBron's money.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you want LeBron to go in there
And use
with,
his chips.
how
How you think LeBron's wife gonna feel?
and get her out of jail?
They want to make more money so they don't have to eventually go overseas like they've been doing for years and making the money to sustain their life. Well, what I'm saying is that's what they're basically saying. We're tired of playing a full, WNBA season and then having to go over to Africa, Russia, wherever,
Australia,
because they're obviously getting
Right.
paid more money over there, which is cool.
Right.
Do what you got to do for your finances. Go over there and play.
$226,000.
But
Do what you got to
That's a
do,
lot of money, man.
follow the laws of that country, of that land.
yeah, but like you said,
You
$227,000.
It's a good amount.
That's a good living.
Yeah, that's a great living for, like you said, the average
And a lot
Joe
and
Blow guy.
a lot of these girls are getting marketing things. They got all these commercials and stuff now, so they're getting other money
Yeah,
outside of
endorsements.
basketball.
Some of them
Yeah.
are getting endorsements and they're doing other things. So yeah, you add that income, so yeah, you making a pretty decent living compared to the average American.
Yeah, no doubt.
And Brittany makes
walking
another
street.
$1 million in Russia
Yeah,
for probably like a 4 or 5 month season.
Yeah, she's a million. She makes $1 million over there.
So
You know,
you're
so-
pretty. So another 4 or 5 months added to her 3. So she's really working
And she's not
7
even
months out of
working
the
a
year,
full
and she's
year.
getting a year and a half,
Tax-free.
$1.2 million.
Tax free over there too. That's duty free over there, G.
Trey Day, come talk to my boss, man, and tell him I only work 3 months out of the year.
Sheesh.
Give me my same salary, and I'm good.
Cool,
I don't got to
man.
make the 120 mile. I don't got to make the 120 mile round trip, daily trip to my job back and forth.
If I can make that happen for you, I only charge 2%.
2%. That ain't bad.
Hey, you got it, brother. You got it, man.
Ain't bad.
You can make that happen. I'll throw in the extra 3%. Make sure you get 5%.
Straight up.
That's what's
You
up.
know what I'm saying?
That's what's
No,
up.
I still can live off that. But thanks for taking my call, y'all, man. Y'all stay good.
All day,
right.
G.
I'm try to be out there next month on my next 4-day weekend, man, and chop it up with y'all.
Let's
Yes,
do
indeed, man. Appreciate
Yes,
you.
sir.
Let's pick it in the building,
Hub
man.
City
Hub
in the
City's
bitty,
finest, man.
That's what we
Yes,
do,
sir.
man.
Sir.
I mean, you know, people are counting LeBron's pockets. People are still saying that she's a political prisoner. They donated the tiniest of trophies ever awarded to a pro team in the All-Star game to Plum, and they're gonna donate that or just really take it in the name of Brittany Griner. You know, and it's just crazy that, you know, they're just all standing behind a person who said, "Hey, I'm guilty."
That trophy was as big as her vape pen.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yes.
We got to do something about that trophy, man. That was
Yeah,
hard.
that was bad.
That was disheartening.
Especially for our girl, man, Kelsey Plum. That's not cool, man.
That was disheartening.
That's
That
not
ain't
cool,
right.
bro.
That wasn't cool.
That's not
You mean
cool,
to tell me
G.
you can't go to a Trophies or Us store and order one bigger than that from Amazon?
There's
Man,
no
Pops
question,
made
bro.
Pops made bigger jerseys when I coached. I mean, bigger trophies when I coached Little League football.
That's insane.
That is insane.
Pops.
Oh,
Y'all
you can't
remember
even put a
Pops?
big gulp in there.
No, you couldn't.
No.
It was like a 22-ounce cup.
What are you drinking out of that?
Yikes.
Y'all remember Pops?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The trophy
Yeah,
spot.
Trophy
spot.
guy, yeah.
Unbelievable.
We won the championship. Boy, that trophy was this tall.
Damn, that sucks, man. Our girl, Kelsey Plum.
Hey,
man.
would you guys have even held the trophy up though?
No. I wouldn't have took a picture with that.
Like I would have put my hand on it or something, but
Like,
I'm
I
not.
wouldn't have held it up like this. She's holding it up with 2 fingers on each hand, bro.
She should have just put it in her bra like my old granny used to do.
You mean to tell me they didn't have enough money to get Tiffany's to make something
Oh,
No,
man.
real nice for the
tragic.
MVP?
it's tragic. It's tragic.
I can't believe that
Sylvia
that
Fowles. That was her last.
her
All-Star
last
game.
one, her and Sue Bird, a swan song, Sylvia Fowles with a breakaway dunk to cap off
Did
her
you guys
career.
watch the game?
No. Didn't know what channel it came on, didn't know when it came on. Which
9 a.m. on a Sunday.
leads me to my next point.
I saw.
So it was 11 a.m. in Chicago.
I watched the game.
It was 11 a.m. in Chicago.
Yeah, I watched it.
9 o'clock here.
It was all right.
They couldn't have put it prime time,
Come on, dog.
like 5 o'clock.
Come on, dog. We didn't see the draft. They do the draft.
I watched the draft.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I watched the draft.
I didn't see it. What channel was it on?
ESPN.
Was it? When? What time did it come on?
It came on.
Was that in prime time?
2 days after the championship game.
So the draft, the WNBA All-Star draft comes on prime time, but the All-Star game comes on when Little League baseball games start on Saturday mornings. Okay.
People weren't even up for church yet,
What? Come on, bro.
and these dudes, these women are
Are you serious?
running up and down the court.
So we are expected as men to support an entity that most women themselves don't even support. To the point I made earlier on the post, I forget who posted that. I want to say it was B Rice. Shout out Brandon Rice, man. He posted, basically breaking down the WNBA, and I made a point in relation to women's soccer in America. Women's soccer in America is more popular than men's soccer is in America. But the women have made the strides and done the legwork for that to happen. It took a long time. It took a really long time.
I should have left you. What else?
You stupid. But they made it happen. And now you getting 55,000 people out to watch a friendly that the USA gonna win by 10 goals. And everybody knows it. but those girls out there yelling and screaming and having the best time of their life. But a WNBA game in the playoffs can't even draw 10,000 people.
You can't even take your girl if you're a man. She might get snatched
On everything.
by a person
Yes.
on the team.
That's going to happen.
It's like, man, I took my girl and Swing Cash took my whole lady before I left.
Shout out Swing Cash, man. UConn's finest, man. But
Diana Taurasi did date my girl now.
oh
man.
my God, that's traumatizing. By the way,
Rebecca Lobo took my girl out. They took my girl from me.
yeah, man. I don't understand, man. We enjoy the game, right? We enjoy watching WNBA basketball. I enjoy going to the games.
I like
and
going to the
watching
game
it live.
I'd rather watch it live.
I'd rather watch it live. But you can't continue to bring the same arguments to the table with nothing else to follow, because your same arguments are null and void. They've been proven wrong already.
You're just supposed to give it to him and without any resistance, brother.
The league is 25 years old.
You're supposed to give it to him without any resistance. Just give him more money.
Let me ask y'all this.
It's just
Let me
give
ask y'all
it.
this. The NBA is 75 years old, right? This is the 75th anniversary because
Yep.
we just did the 75th anniversary team, right? At 25 years old, what was the league average pay at 25 years old for the National Basketball Association? That would put them at, because it was 1949, so that'll put them at like 74, right? What was the average pay for a player in 1974? You think?
Maybe $100 grand.
Maybe $100,000.
Maybe $100,000
Yeah.
at 25 years old.
27,500.
Oh my God!
Oh, my bad. That was football. 90,000.
$100 grand.
NFL was
So
27.
100,000.
$100 grand.
Yeah.
That was the average.
Average. Highest was 400.
Okay.
No.
In 1975.
Yeah, average. Yeah. It was
So the
90.
average was 90,000.
Yeah.
What did you just mention? The average of the WNBA? Didn't you say like 100? You're ahead of the curve.
Oh man.
You're ahead. What are we really talking about here?
Goose, you're supposed to give it to them because they
The NBA gave it to him already.
are,
Twice.
I don't want to really say complaining, but they are
Complaining.
mad.
No,
because
you
they
said it
don't
right the first time, OG.
Because
Complaining.
they don't make enough money.
Complaining.
Just give us more money because we say so.
You're
we
in
asking.
the red. As an entity, you're in the red.
I understand everything you're saying, brother. Brother, look over here. Look over
Yes,
here.
brother.
Yeah,
Brethren.
yeah, your brethren. Yeah,
Brethren.
I understand everything that you're
You're
saying,
in the red.
but these are the things that they want.
What are we supposed to do?
Give them more money. The
Well-
NBA should come out of their
For the
funds.
third time?
They're supposed to.
What?
They're supposed to come out of their bag
For the third time?
and just throw money to the league, divide it up between the teams so these ladies can make more money.
Didn't Kyrie give a couple million out of his own pockets to help pay for salary?
Oh, don't mention Kyrie in a good vein. Don't mention him in a good vein.
Well, no, it happened. So we about to mention it.
Yeah.
Didn't Kyrie give a couple $1 million out of his own
Yeah,
pocket?
he crazy. He crazy, man. He crazy for doing that, evidently, ain't he?
Well, he did it when he thought the world was flat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to get involved in that.
He's weird. But he's out here donating money to a whole league.
A whole league.
I don't understand, man. I don't get it. We love the WNBA. But 10 billion versus 70 million for complete revenue, it's not the same.
Well, I will start going to more WNBA games as soon as the first lady does a drop step tomahawk jam on somebody. I promise you. That's what I want to see. You know, sometimes it be like that. And ladies, you know, it's gonna take some time, and you know, in due time. You 25 years when the NBA first started, the first 25 years they were at 90,000. You guys are at 120
more.
So, come and talk to us at 75 years, and then we'll see. But I love WNBA though, and I've been watching it.
I love it since day one.
Time, bro.
I've been watching it since day one.
Yeah, it's something that I have no problem turning on TV and watching.
None at all.
Yeah.
Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Big ups to our producers of the show, Goose Thomas, Bill Logan, Dre Bailey, and our executive music producer of the show, Speak Low out in St. Louis.
Quick, any ladies on the page? Who's the leading scorer in the WNBA right now?
They don't know.
Ooh, don't do that.
They don't know.
Do that.
And
who's the leading rebounder?
And the first person that say Shamika Hoslaw is gonna get slapped.
Don't do that.
By her.
He said by her. What is wrong?
Billy, don't do that.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, come on, man. Don't put them on it. Don't do that.
She's known for putting her hands on her spouse.
well, it's actually an easy question if they think.
Yeah.
Didn't Brittany put her hands on her last?
Slapped him up. Hey, did I say him? Sorry about that.
Yeah, Brittany has domestic violence.
Yeah, she paying child support, ain't she?
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not I can't. I'm not.
Mia Hamm. Not Mia Hamm.
Not Mia.
Mia Moore.
Maya
Moore.
Maya Moore.
Maya.
I thought you were talking about domestic violence. I was going to say Hope Solo.
Yeah.
I was trying to help you out.
Maya Moore just had a baby.
God bless her, man.
By the guy that she released, helped get released.
Beautiful.
From prison. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Maya Moore. That's the last time I went to a WNBA game is when Maya Moore was in town. They played against Aces.
Maya Moore, man.
Fine.
Oof, super dope.
So, yeah,
Hotter
she just
than
had a
Skylar
baby.
Diggins?
Huh?
Hotter than Skylar Diggins?
To me, yeah.
Give me Skylar.
Skylar.
Give me Skylar.
I'm going to take Maya Moore.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Why? Because you want Teresa Witherspoon.
Come on, bro. The man child? No. Come on, man. Don't do your boy like that.
Tina Thompson?
With the red lipstick.
With the
red
lipstick.
Yeah.
On the court, though. Tina.
Mm.
Yeah, but you can't compare that WNBA from, 97, 98, 99 to what we've been seeing now with these girls, man. It's light years away. Yeah, she's dope.
Okay, you threw her up. Can we see the split screen with Maya Moore? Watch she find the worst picture that you could possibly find.
You know he is.
He gonna find an action photo. He gonna find an action photo with the.
I'll take Maya Moore because her baby hair is more popping under that sweatband.
Give me Skylar.
Skylar's dope.
I'm
taking Maya.
Skylar's dope. Maya is too, but Skylar's dope. She is. She is.
Give me
God
Skylar.
bless them, man. God bless them
Bless
both,
'em.
man. Bless them both.
Bless them both.
Bless them both.
Go and support your local WNBA team, please. Please. I got parents missing my practice to take their kids to the Aces game. Go do something.
You think it'd be more people in the building?
In support of.
I'm fine with that. Just don't expect your kid to start on Saturday, though.
We've been to several WNBA games. Sat courtside.
Yeah.
The Michelob Arena holds about 13,000
They're not getting 13.
fans.
They're getting about 1,000.
They had
1,000
section blocked
off that you couldn't even
completely sit in. With that section blocked off,
and they were pushing everybody down.
We'll say it's 10,000. We'll just throw an even number out there, say 10,000 people. The arena wasn't even half full, minus those numbers.
So they probably had about 2,500.
It might have been
and the Aces,
4,000 people will get it.
And the Aces
that's
are a
including the
playoff
workers.
team.
And the Aces are the best team in the WNBA. And can't get 5,000 people to come to the game.
I'm guilty. I haven't been to a game. I stand accused.
Well, this is not your problem. Because I didn't go to every Golden Knights game, but I bet it was 17-5 there every night watching them skate.
You know, Sonny Red says, speaking of Maya Moore, he says, I wonder would a man ever pick a woman to be his wife from prison, like Maya Moore did?
It's happened.
Yeah, it happened
Sure, it's
with
happened.
Centoya Brown.
Yeah, I'm sure that's happened.
Yeah, when she met her husband that she's married to right now in prison, and
yeah.
when she got out of prison, he married her.
I know somebody right now that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on Lorena Bobbitt. I'm waiting on them to let her out. So let's see what that's all about.
And for what?
Well, I heard that, her chopped salad and is the best in town. Yeah, man. It happens. It happens. Sometimes people right now is writing. How many times did your boy get married? What is the he was the white guy, real handsome guy, and not Jeffrey Dahmer, but what's the other one? He was nice looking guy. They say he used to always fake like he had a broken arm and get them in his van, and he was a serial killer. Ted
Bundy?
Ted Bundy? Wasn't he the one who used to dress up as a clown?
No,
that was Wayne Gacy.
That's Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. That's Wayne Gacy.
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah. I mean, he's gotten married a couple of times. So, being behind bars does not deter anyone. And I heard R. Kelly, who is serving a 30-year bid, he has a lady that is going to basically stand by his side. Like, they just riding together. They're going to ride. So,
Yeah, ride.
Good for him.
Ride then.
Maybe they get some of them good conjugal visits.
If she's of age, we have to start there.
Well, he actually asked to go to juvie.
Yeah, this show's over. Yep, show's over.
Hey, Richard Jefferson.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, right?
Is taking his turn at being an NBA ref.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
And so he's out there summer league reffing some games, man. What y'all think about that?
Yeah, they had him ref the second quarter of the Knicks and who was it? Yeah. He reffed the second quarter. Being an official in any sport is very difficult.
Yeah.
It's a daunting task to keep up with game speed, being able to follow the ball, being able to look off the ball and see what's happening on your end of the court when the ball's over there. It's very, 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 very difficult, bro. We talk about it all the time.
He almost looked like a natural, like look.
Yeah. His look, absolutely. But he was a little hesitant, in some of the calls that he made and didn't make. But we just attest that to just being uncomfortable in that spot. That's not a comfortable spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, man. So, props to him, man, for even making the attempt. Because again, we talk about it all the time. Calling balls and strikes it's a difficult thing, bro. So
is it difficult?
It ain't difficult. You just need to stay consistent.
That's it.
You watch baseball games. It's not difficult, man. You see some of the balls and strikes they call, bro, and it's never consistent.
It's never consistent.
It's bad.
Never.
Which leads me to believe, and I've never been an umpire. As long as I played baseball, I've never stood behind the plate and called balls and strikes. So I can't say yes, it's easy. I'm looking at it from a fan's perspective.
Some of the most inconsistent.
It's very inconsistent, which leads me to believe that it might be some difficulty involved. in it.
If you've been trained to do that game and you know the strike zone, you're calling a strike when it's out of the side of the strike zone, dude. That has nothing to do with dude. These dudes know what the strike zone is.
Yeah, well, some like today.
I'm not gonna say it's difficult.
We're watching the Mets and the Braves. That's true. That reigns true.
Yeah,
that strike zone.
They are very inconsistent, bro.
Loosened up.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's just like foul calls in the NBA. Inconsistent.
So was what Ja Morant said about Michael Jordan, was that a foul call, or was that right in the strike zone? Was it right outside of the strike zone?
It was borderline. You should swing at that pitch to protect the plate. It's borderline. I'm not going to sit here and say that Ja Morant would get the best of Michael Jordan, because that's just not true. Would he be able to score on him? Sure. Absolutely he would. But let's flip that around. Would Ja Morant in his wildest dream be able to stop Michael Jordan at any given point?
Why are we jumping right to Mike? How he skip Kobe? You can't even do that past Kobe.
Well, since Mike is the subject, he went for the gusto. So we gonna talk about the gusto.
Just gonna skip.
He skipped
Kobe.
right over Kobe. He went for the gusto.
Did you see his look on the interview when he was when he said that?
He looked
He looked a little amused by it and laughing
absolutely.
at the same time. And he didn't really look serious. He was just trying to,
Right.
He said it, so he had to stick with it.
Sure.
What's
Had
up?
to.
I don't even really think he believed what he was saying.
Some may say he should think like that.
He should.
Yeah, it's your confidence level. You bet.
But let's go to reality now.
Let's speak reality. Let's talk about some reality.
Let's go to reality.
Yeah.
And if you would have pinched a little hair off that bear,
Oh Lord, he looked for that.
Boy,
I mean, he had a whole he
probably would have gave you 70 one night.
He picked on people who never said nothing about him. He created a narrative.
Yeah. And you know he's seething right now, but he's 59 years old, so it's nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say
right
Mike been retired longer than Ja Morant been alive.
But you know he's seething.
Yeah.
Because that's who he is. But he's 59 years
He's
old.
used to it now, though. I don't think he can. I don't think it even phases him anymore.
I don't think the way he be showing up with them super crease jeans and them snakeskin boots, I don't think Mike looks at the internet.
I have not worn my jeans crease like that since the 80s.
Oh, did I?
And then they boot
super
cut.
crease like that. That's the worst. That's the part.
And Quan, I'm gonna say he does care, because that's what fueled his fire. Even that he's old now, he know he can't play like that no more. But he's probably at home walking around, flicking on the lights on and off like like homegirl on Fatal Attraction.
Yeah.
That is some kind of terrible.
You know,
bro.
then go to bed. You know, go to bed, Mike.
Please go to bed.
Go to
Mike.
bed, Mike.
Mike,
man.
lay it down, bro.
Don't even worry about him, man.
Lay it down,
we
bro.
know you would have gave him 60. So
Lay it down, bro.
I mean, it's the younger generation. I mean, I see a lot of stuff from these younger generations. I mean, these millennials. I mean, I seen a millennial say that, that they're better than Tupac, and Tupac wasn't a good rapper. And
who was better than Tupac?
I mean, bruh,
They were.
Lonzo Ball said he was better than Nas.
Yeah, nah,
he did say that.
sucked. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, no, did he say he was better,
He
or
said
that Nas
wasn't
sucked?
good or
He said
something.
Nas wasn't
Nas
good.
wasn't
I'm
good,
like,
bro.
come
But that
on,
was
man.
right when he was dropping his album, so he must have thought he was better than Nas.
How did that album do?
Triple single.
Same as them shoes.
That so many people were talking about. That was a great move. Okay.
Ray Allen was asked about the GOAT conversation, and he pretty much said that, can LeBron shoot 3-pointers good? Can he dribble well? And can he shoot free throws well? And if you're not the great in those areas, then how can you be considered the GOAT? Does he have a point? I mean, I think he has an opinion. Why everybody get mad at people's opinions? People going
opinion. He has his opinion. I mean, and
Ray Allen, I love Ray Allen.
I love Ray. You looking at the level he's played. He's played on a high level. He played on a high level for a really long time. He played against LeBron. He played alongside him. I mean, you can look at it and say, we can respect his opinion. Like, we can't just totally, throw his opinion to the wolves.
Could Kareem shoot free throws good?
He was decent.
What about 3-pointers?
Damn sure
What about jump shots? What about jump shots and stuff like that?
That's
different position though.
Because what I'm saying is, most people would consider Kareem the GOAT. Most people would consider Oscar Robertson the GOAT. There are many GOATs. Most people would think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Some think Kobe's the GOAT. Some think LeBron James is the GOAT. And now some think Steph Curry is the GOAT.
That's why the GOAT conversation, trying to put somebody at the tippity top,
Tippity top.
Tippity tip
is utterly ridiculous.
Tippity tip tippy.
They're GOATs. There's a table that all these greats sit at.
No. They all provided something, their own flair to the game that made the game that much greater to watch. Every last single one of them.
They're GOATs. There's not one GOAT.
Man.
Is Wayne Gretzky a GOAT?
He's a GOAT.
What about Brett Hull?
Brett Hull is a GOAT.
So
Dominic Haas.
Mark Messier.
Messier.
These are GOATs.
Those are GOATs.
Yes.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's a GOAT. Jerry Rice, a GOAT.
Yeah.
Joe Montana?
A GOAT.
Steve
Harvey?
Steve not sitting at that table.
Ooh.
That's my guy, but he ain't sitting
Steve
at that
Young
table.
ain't sitting at the
Steve
table?
Young ain't sitting at that table. Nah. Great player, but he's
Troy
not sitting
Aikman?
at that table. I can be honest about that. He's not sitting at that table. I can't.
At what table? The greatest quarterback of all time?
Just GOAT football players.
all football players.
Just football players.
No.
Not sitting at that table.
Deion's
can sit at that table.
Darrell Reeves?
No.
Somebody said
he wasn't better than Deion.
Somebody said
I can
that
name a lot of
Darrell
corners that was better
Reeves.
than Darrell Reeves, and he stayed hurt. So I
When
can't.
Darrell Reeves was talking that smack before they played
The Vikings.
the Vikings,
When Moss
and Moss did this and then put that hand up like this and throw it. He threw it
Come
and he
on,
caught
G.
it, and Darrell Reeves grabbed the back of the hamstring.
Yeah, it was over.
I was done
I'm
with
out your
Darrell
way.
Reeves then.
I'm out your way.
You are not. No,
Yeah,
you're
I'm out
not.
your way. I'm out your way.
Emmitt Smith?
And we can
Yes.
sit at the GOAT table.
He can
Jim
sit at the
Brown?
table.
Jim Brown sits
Yes.
at the GOAT table.
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson sits
your
at the GOAT
ass down.
table.
Sit your ass down. You here?
Pull up.
Yeah.
Not Steve Young, though. Really, really good quarterback, but he ain't sitting at the table.
What about Ike Taylor?
No. Hell no.
I'll let you answer that question.
You know
for
I ain't
yourself.
sitting at that table. Many days we done
What
sat
do
and
you
watched
think?
him get burnt up.
Ike
Me and
Taylor,
you.
what do
Me
you
and
think?
You done sat and watched him
Pittsburgh
get burnt
Steeler fan.
up.
What do you think?
About Ike Taylor? I
Sitting
think-
at the table.
I think he played in the league 10 years too long.
Wow. That's a tough one, bro. Holy crap.
We love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show, man, every Tuesday, every Saturday. This is what we do, man. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio.
Yes,
Please
we do,
share
man.
us to a sports fan, a music lover, and just life itself, man. If you know a
If
person
you ever
who
want
loves
to see a
life,
grown man get mushed, watch that play.
Peyton sits at the GOAT table.
Bo does not sit at that table, Maurice Foy. I'm sorry.
Peyton Manning sits at the GOAT table.
Bo Jackson does not sit at that table.
Warren Moon.
The man played
borderline.
3 games in his entire football career. He
Played
needs to
3
stop.
games.
Your guy, Dre Bailey,
Man, stop it.
Bill Blockham, Logan. Big ups to Bo Jackson, who played a total of 3 games in his entire football career. But he's supposed to be considered one of the greatest and GOATs. He is the most overrated athlete of all time.
Athlete? I'm not going to say athlete, man. He was a great baseball.
Something for y'all to think about, though. Great baseball fan, breaking the bat over his head and stuff, huh?
Oh, man, an all-star team. I think if he had dedicated his entire career to baseball, he'd probably be a Hall of Famer. He
Interesting.
was that good.
Football was his hobby, so
Football was his hobby.
Okay, well, he can get hobby credits when it comes to me when rating the greatest in football. Be on the hobby side of my page. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. Your guy Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose
Bill
Thomas.
Blockham, Logan, man. If you scared,
You better go to church.